everybody. I look crazy and I will tell you why, but welcome to Vlogust Day 8, I think. I'm totally off track. It was a really long night for us. Mark, I don't know exactly what's going on with him, but he screamed all night. Not just fussed, screamed. And we would get him back to sleep and he would wake up and scream again. And so it was just a really long night, and I kept stressing that he was going to wake up Nate. This is the first day of school for my big kids, and I didn't want Nate to, if he gets woken up, sometimes Nate has autism. If he gets woken up, it's like he's awake for the rest of the day, and I didn't want him to have trouble at school today. So I was trying my best to keep him quiet. So I basically sat on the floor of his room all night. I'm worried that he may have some sort of virus going on, or maybe an ear infection. So I did make an appointment to take him in to see the doctor in about 2 more hours. He is very tired after being up all night, but he seems okay. Like he's eating. He's barely happy this morning. But I know, like, when they have an ear infection, a lot of times my babies will just scream at night, and you can't do anything. Like, I tried giving him Motrin. I tried everything I could think of. And I told you guys the night before that he was kind of fussy, but not like this. And then yesterday he didn't eat a whole lot. Like, I couldn't even get him to eat taco meat. So I definitely think there's something going on, and we're going to get him looked at. But I wanted to do like a fun montage of this morning and getting the kids ready for school. It did not happen. I was dragging real hard, so I didn't get any footage. I did take a picture of them on their first day, so I'll pop it in here. They are so excited. Like, they were just pumped. And I'm so proud of them. I am so proud to be their mom. They are the best kids, and I know they're going to have a great year. I'm a little bit emotional right now, half because I'm tired and half just because I just can't believe how fast they're growing up. It just feels like yesterday Lucy was in preschool and Nate was in first grade, and now it's like I blinked, and then now they're in 5th and 3rd. And I feel like the time is just going by so fast. Anyway, I'm not going to start crying again. I've already had many moments. I'm sitting in my office. I'm trying to get a little bit of work done before we need to get ready to go to our appointment. I need to get a video up. I'm also doing my devotional. If you guys haven't joined us for the Sunday chat, we're going through this book, Armor of God, and I'm really enjoying it. And then I'm also doing a Facebook group. So if you are not part of the Facebook group and you want to be for this Bible study, definitely send me an email and I'll get you the link. I'm trying to keep it private just so we don't get a lot of trolls or anything like that. But I'm going to sit here and finish doing a little bit of work, and then I need to get dressed, get Mark dressed, and we're gonna go to the doctor, which is not what I want to do. He had a well appointment yesterday that I canceled because we didn't get any sleep, and David was gonna have to take off work because the kids were home. So I probably should have taken it. Maybe they could have caught this early, but I had no idea. So we're gonna go today. Hopefully they can get it figured out. I will let you guys know how it goes, and I'll definitely let you know how school goes. I found out late last night that Nate's gonna be moved to buses, and I just have a lot of anxiety about the first day, and like I don't even know what time they're gonna get home. It's just first days are crazy. I do have a tracker on Nate, a GPS tracker, because he's run away from us before, and so we pay to have a service that he wears a little tracker on his shoe. So that gives me a little bit of peace of mind that no matter where he is, I could find him. But I know, like, he has people that ride the bus with him, aides that ride the bus, and he has support all day long. And I know he's in good hands, but I haven't, he doesn't know these people because he's moved to a new school. So he's fine. Like, he is perfectly fine. He has no anxiety, I don't think, at all about it, but Mama does. I'm just like, it's hard to trust your babies with people, especially the people you don't really know, So anyway, I know that they'll have lots to tell us when they get home, or at least Lucy will. She'll have lots to tell us. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of work. We're going to get ready. We're going to go to the doctor. Hopefully it's something that they can treat, and he can start feeling better, because we have had just a really rough night, and I'm tired. I've said this before, but when your babies are newborns, it's hard, but you kind of get in the routine of having no sleep. When you're used to having sleep, like Mark slept through the night for the last year, So when he's up a lot in the night, really, I feel it the next morning. But I'm drinking some coffee. I'm working on some work while Mark's watching a TV show, and the house feels super quiet. This is the quietest it's felt since May, and it just feels weird. I'm going to enjoy this time that I have with my baby, but I do miss my big kids, so I don't know, you guys. It's a lot. I'll see you guys back in a little bit. All right, you guys, I'm sorry if you can hear Peppa Pig in the background. We're sitting in the car. So Mark, his ear is irritated and there's some fluid behind it, but it's not a complete infection yet. However, she's going to go ahead and put him on antibiotics since he was in so much pain last night and so fussy, and he gets like that when he gets ear infection. She's just going to go ahead and start him on an antibiotic. So of course it's like an hour before our antibiotic's going to be ready. I need to get this in him so we have a better night tonight. She said it could take up to 36 hours for it to kick in, but I'm hoping if I get it in him this afternoon and then also this evening, he'll get 2 doses down and hopefully we'll start feeling better. So I am just going to wait for the antibiotic. I don't want to have to sit here with him for an hour. We may go walk around Aldi or something. He's not contagious. He just has that fluid behind his ear. So I don't really need anything at Aldi. And if I go in there, actually I do. I need coffee creamer for David. But if I go in there, I know I'm going to buy something. So, but what else are we going to do? Like, anyway, I'm going to get the medicine at Kroger. But Aldi is more fun to walk around than Kroger. Or Kroger is so little. I may do both. We've got an hour here. So I went and got Mark his favorite. When he's sick and he won't eat anything else, he will eat McDonald's French fries. And it's so funny because when I was sick as a kid, are you already done? He ate 2. He ate 2 fries. When I was sick as a kid, that's what I wanted, is French fries. I remember that so vividly. That would be like the first thing I would like think sounded good after I was sick. And he just loves McDonald's French fries. So I love going to McDonald's and getting the free, on their app, they have free fries with $1 purchase. So we get a large fry, and then I got an unsweet tea because I'm fasting. And I never thought it would be possible to fast and have French fries sitting right next to me. But honestly, I'm not even, like, it's no big, like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't even care about them. Because, and I think this is a big reason, if I want French fries, I can have French fries. Like, in my eating window, I can have whatever I want. And that has led to so much food freedom for me. And I've been making all these shorts and talking about, you know, what I eat in a day and stuff. And I get a lot of comments from people who don't know me and aren't a regular follower. And they're like, oh, you shouldn't eat fried foods. You shouldn't eat this. You shouldn't eat that. You'd lose more weight if you restricted this. That doesn't work for me. It may work in the short term, but it doesn't work in the long term. So I allow myself to have all foods. And that has led to so much freedom because I know if I really want a McDonald's fries, I could have them. And when you allow yourself that freedom, it's amazing how you don't even want them anymore. I mean, occasionally I will, but I don't crave them like I used to. Mommy. You sure you don't want any more? I feel bad for Mark. He is just not. He's not having it. So... You're so silly. He just drank some milk though, so that's good. We're getting some calories in. I guess I'm just gonna wait around. We might go get the coffee creamer. It's Wednesday, so all the new deals came out at Kroger and at Aldi. I didn't see any great deals at Kroger this week, but I was gonna look through the ad one more time and make sure. He was so friendly to everyone in the doctor's office. He was waving hello and goodbye. He was talking to everybody. It was so funny. Are you just a sweetheart? Are you a sweetheart boy?
Shy.
He's watching Peppa Pig, everybody. Do you like Peppa Pig?
No, dude.
Not really. A?
Ow.
Huh?
Ow.
Out? Oh, L. He's reading the Aldi sign. I am teaching him young to love Aldi. D. I. What's that spell? Aldi.
Good job.
Good job. All right. We're going to go see what we can get into and try to keep him awake until I can get this prescription. And then hopefully he's going to take a nap and I'm going to close my eyes and take a nap before the kids get home. The only thing I'm kind of anxious about today, well, there's a lot of things I'm anxious about. I'm anxious to hear about how Nate's day went. But also, I have no idea what time they're going to get home from the bus. Like, we don't have a schedule worked out. So I'm just going to have to be ready to have the door open and just watch for them starting around 2:15. And it could be like an hour window or more. So anyway, that's okay. It's nothing to stress about. We're all good. So, you want to get out and go shopping? He says no. You don't? When we got in the car to go to the doctor, he said, let's go shopping. I'm like, well, that's what we normally. You want to go shopping?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Woo, you want to go sit in the buggy?
Get apple.
Get apples? Okay, let's go. We're going to go get coffee creamer and look in the aisle of shame. Okay, so going into Aldi was a big fat bust. It's crowded beyond belief in there. They have like one register open, which is weird for this Aldi. I went in there, got a thing of coffee creamer, looked through the aisle of shame, didn't really see anything. He was super fussy, so we just left. I put my coffee creamer back and took my buggy back, and we are just sitting in the parking lot. Now he's happy. My phone, I was going to let him look at my phone, and it was like the signal was bad in there, so it wouldn't pull anything up, and he was just getting mad and mad and mad. He is very overtired. He is like had nothing to eat. That he won't even eat the French fries. I can tell he doesn't feel good when he doesn't eat French fries. He did eat an applesauce pouch this morning and drank a little bit of milk. That's really been it. I'm still trying to hold out and wait for the prescription to be ready, but we still have at least 30 minutes or so. I just know he'll feel better if we get that in him before he takes a nap, hopefully. So we'll see. I'm really trying. That's the worst to me, is waiting for the prescription. The doctor's office usually takes pretty, like, a small amount of time. Like, we were in and out in 30 minutes, 40 minutes or so, and that's to see the doctor and everything. The prescription always takes longer, and you have sick kids, and it's just, they need a sick kid line at the prescription at the pharmacy, and you could just go get it right then. He's looking through the DVDs, and he just dropped it. We have over 100 DVDs in this big old case. So anyway, we will see you guys later. Really great news. It's just about 5 minutes after I talked to y'all. I didn't get an email that the prescription was ready, but I checked my app again and it says it's ready. So we're going to wait through the drive-through line. I'm so excited. Our drive-through line has only been back open from COVID, like a couple of, maybe a month or so. Makes it so nice. I don't have to go inside Kroger. You just go pick it up. Don't have to get him out again. And it's ready about 25 minutes early. So yay. Thank you, Jesus. We're going to go home and get some Motrin and get some antibiotic. And hopefully this little dude's going to start feeling better, because he's really making me sad today. He's so sweet. All right, we're going to go get this. All right, you guys, we're back home. I just got Motrin and antibiotic, and Mark, it was not easy. But he has both in him. I'm going to let it kind of have a few minutes to take effect, and I'm going to lay him down, and hopefully he's going to take a good nap. I just got off the phone with Nate's teacher. He's having a fairly good day. He's a little bit overwhelmed. It's a big school with lots of noise and lots of people, and they're trying to learn him. Lunch was hard with it being in a big cafeteria, and the cafeteria has a stage. He wanted to like run around on the stage, jump off the stage, all of that. So that was kind of it's going to be a process. I don't know how well he's going to have eaten lunch, but we'll see. And then they went outside, and they don't have a fence around the playground. So he's not used to that, and he tried to keep running off. So it's going to be something we have to talk about and work on, and that is why I'm very glad I have a tracker on him. You just never know. Of course, he has people watching him. I don't think he'll be able to get away from them, but if he did, I'd be able to pinpoint his location. So it's just scary. Like, that is something we need to work on, is boundaries. Of course, like when we're playing outside, he knows that he has to stay, there's certain boundaries he has to stay in, but I'm always out there. I'm always out there with him. So if he gets close to those boundaries, I'm like, hey, you know. So if he's playing on a playground and it's a new playground, you know, and there's not mama out there, you know. So it's this like motherhood thing is just hard. It's hard to let go of control, to trust other people with your kid, especially one that's nonverbal. Or he's not nonverbal. Why did I just say that? He's not as verbal as other kids. You know, he has social issues. He likes to run off. All of that. It's hard. It's challenging. Mark is so upset. Like, he is done. So I'm going to get him to take a nap, and then I'm going to get myself some chill time, and the kids will be home in like an hour and a half. Well, a couple hours, probably 2 hours. So the day is going by fast. Having the kids in school really makes the day go by fast. So anyway, I'll see you guys back when the kids get home, and we'll see how everybody's day went. All right, so Mark has been sleeping for right on an hour, and Nate just got on the bus. I got a notification on his tracker app that he left the school, and it's so cool because I'm able to literally track him on his way home. It looks like they're stopping at the elementary school to pick up some kids, and then I think they're going to head this way. So Mark slept for like an hour. He's now up screaming. He's still like half asleep. I'm hoping he's going to go back to sleep because he needs his rest. He is very overtired, but I can tell he just does not feel good. So I can't wait to get Nate home. My nerves, I was telling David, like my nerves are so shot. And I've told y'all this too. Trusting him, especially him, with other people is really, really hard for me. And I'm like antsy to like get him back under my wing. I don't know. It is something I need to work on, letting go of control. But it's scary. I just got a call from his teacher and she's like, I'm about to put him in the bus. The bus driver just wants to make sure that he's supposed to be taking him home. I'm like, yes, home. Where else would you take him? I know. She's like, I'm just making sure. So seems like he had a pretty good day. I am just happy to get him home and see what he says about his day. I think Lucy will probably be another 45 minutes to an hour if I'm guessing right. But anyway, Mark is just really unhappy. So it's gonna be a long afternoon if he doesn't go back to sleep. So fingers crossed that he will kind of settle back down, and we'll see what Nate says when he gets home. Guess who is home? He came home and he changed into pajamas. Kid after my own heart. He didn't eat a snack today. I don't even know if they have a snack time. So he's eating it right now, which is fine. It's still early. It's like 2:30. So it might be better for him just to have a snack at home. But I like to pack it just in case. Nate, can you tell us anything about your day? He jumped right off the bus and gave Mommy a big kiss. Did you miss me? How was your day? All he's told me is my day was awesome. And I said, what did you like about your day? And he said, recess and science and math and all the subjects. He did so good. Nate, thumbs up or thumbs down on the day? Is school thumbs up or thumbs down? All right, you heard it here. I think he's talked out, you guys. I'm just so happy to have him home. He looks so big in this recliner. Look at those long legs. Now we're just on the countdown till Sissy gets home. All right, you guys. I guess I haven't talked to y'all since Lucy got home. Is that right? I was trying to get her to tell y'all how she did and how her day was, because when she first got home, she was like, I had such a great day, and she was telling me all the good things about it. And then I think she just got tired. By the time I tried to get her to tell the vlog, I turned it on and she was like, I did not have a good day. I'm like, what are you talking about? So we turned the camera off, but I think she was really tired because her bus is a little bit later than normal. I'm hoping she's not going to have to be on the bus that long, because she was probably an hour and 15 minutes past Nate getting home. But I know the first day is never like a good indication. And one of her friends from church was on her bus, so she was excited about that. She was not thrilled with a couple parts of the day, but most of the day went good. So sometimes it's easy for the bad parts to overshadow. She's at church now. Her and David went to church. I made the most delicious breakfast sandwiches, and I didn't get a video of it, but it's on my short that I made for this day. So it's a couple days for y'all watching this. A couple days ago, but I took the everything croissants I got marked down at Kroger, and I put a maple sausage patty in there with some cheese. It was so, so delicious, and I had that with some tots, and then I had some not yogurt, but some granola and milk for dessert with fruit. It was so delicious, and you know, it's really easy to get like frustrated with fasting. Not frustrated, but just feel like, well, I never get to eat breakfast foods, and I miss all that. But what I found, if I just incorporate them into the later part of the day, like I still get that craving knocked out, but I still get the benefit of fasting. I also sometimes will choose to eat earlier in the day and then fast like lunch and dinner, but I find that extremely challenging. It's like once you start eating throughout the day, and this is, I think, why fasting works so well for me. Once I start eating, I don't want to stop eating. It's like you know, all the whole counting calories and counting points. You're feeding your body, and your glucose is going up, and you know, your blood sugar is going up and all that, and then it starts coming back down and you get cravings. So if I can just keep fasting, I don't get the cravings, and then I can eat at night, go to sleep, and it kind of resets everything, I feel like. And by the next morning, I'm good to go fasting. I've had a few questions like, well, do you count sleeping hours as a part of your fast? Absolutely. If you're not eating, then you're fasting, whether you're sleeping or not. So really, if you think about it, let's see, I'm not sleeping that much right now, so it's not a good estimate, but at least 6 to 7 hours on a normal night. That's my, you know, part of a fast. So if I'm fasting 20 hours, you know, a big chunk of it is sleeping. So anyway, hold on, y'all. Okay, sorry, I had to change my battery because it was about to die. I guess I've talked to y'all a lot today. Nate is tired. We have our old mattress folded up and laying by the front door because they're coming to get it in the next few days, and we have no other place to put it, but it's like a great place for Nate just to chill. We're gonna kind of miss this mattress sitting in the floor. So he's just kind of chilling. Mark is not feeling great, you guys. I think he must have a little virus or something. You know, they said his ear was red, but he also has a little cough. He's got a runny nose, and he's just not been himself. He's not eating great. Pretty much the only thing I can get him to eat are yogurt, like Danimal smoothies, and applesauce. I guess it probably feels good to his throat. It's not very, you know, hard to chew or anything, you know. He ate a few chips. I heated up, I refried the McDonald's fries, which pretty much brings them back to new. And he didn't want to touch those either. So he's just not feeling good, and I'm kind of nervous about the rest of the night because I have had now 2 nights of no sleep, or very little sleep, and I am really tired, but I know when you don't feel good, it's hard to sleep, so we're just going to do the best we can. We're going to get up and do this, you know, the whole school routine again. I still am trying to let go a lot of fear I have. I don't understand why I'm struggling so hard, because Nate has moved schools a lot over the course of our life in his school career. He's moved schools a lot, but for some reason the enemy is really attacking me in terms of fear and anxiety. If you guys could just pray for me, that would mean a lot to me. I don't know. I'm just struggling. Like the whole thing of, I guess it's junior high, and I don't know why. I'm really struggling today with just being afraid, and there's no really reason for it. I trust, you know, the people that are watching him. I just don't know them very well yet, and they've given me nothing but great, you know, feedback and things, you know, support and stuff, but I just letting go of the control has been really hard today, and I think I'm more emotional because I'm tired. But the thought of like sending him back off to school tomorrow, I'm a little bit anxious. So I'm trying to, like, every time I get anxious, just surrender it back to God and give it back to him. But I'm struggling today. It has been an emotional day for me, and I didn't really see it coming. I kind of did because I've been thinking about it and crying about it the last few days. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I just I miss him when he's not here. I worry about him when he's not here, wondering if he's doing okay and if he's listening and if he's staying safe. And I do my other 2 kids too, but it's just different with him because I have to be I guess I am just such a helicoptery mom when it comes to him because I've had to be. So I don't know. It's something I need to work on. It's not a healthy thing. I don't think it's a good thing. So he had such a great day. He's given me nothing but it was awesome and thumbs ups and everything else. So he's very tired though. I think he will probably sleep good tonight. Anyway, Lucy and David are going to get home, and we're going to put everybody to bed here in about an hour or so. Fingers crossed for a really good night's sleep and for another great day tomorrow. We, of course, will see you tomorrow. Make sure, if you like the video, to give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way.